Action. Welcome back, everybody,
to another episode of Tie and Gig Builds. This week we are going to make some sick looking floating shelves. They match the fairy LED light table that we made earlier, and man, they look sick on that wall.
We're running out of room for these builds, so we decided, let's put them on the wall.
Exactly. So if you want to see how we did it, stay tuned.
Run the tape. Builds. Always on the second time.
Tie and Gig Builds.
Tie and Gig Builds. So, guys, it's time to make a cut.
The fairy light river table side table is the last time we used this slab.
And we have some left. Actually, a lot left. So,
yeah,
we're gonna do some shelves with it. Nothing you haven't seen done before by us. But we're gonna show you how to do it here, nice and easy.
On the Tie and Gig Build show.
Builds.
We're doing the good old-fashioned, you know, wild west. Who can clean up the
Who can
slab
chisel
faster?
this faster?
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. All right, it was a tie. You know what? Sometimes duty calls, and when we've said enough is enough, we bring out the big boys. As you guys see, cut this guy right down the center, and then gave her the old sandaroo after we did a little bark battle.
Yeah, we had a little bark battle back there.
Bark battle back there. But now that these guys are cut up, sanded down, we're going to cut off about 1.5 inches here so we can drill these into the wall, and that'll give us a spot to stick the rest of the shelf up.
Great, so Gig just got done splitting that wood on the table saw. So we have the back that's going to be attached to the wall itself, and then we have the front, which we're going to actually use dowels to hold up. And then we're going to slide the dowels through, click, it's going to look like it's floating. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to make the dowels. We're going to cut the dowels to size. We're going to make the dowel holes on each part of this, and then we're going to glue the dowels in from the back here. And then we can slide the front on. I might add some paste wax to make it smooth in and out really quick. That's probably what we'll do, or we'll sand down the dowels a little bit, but I think we'll be good there. Gig also cut a slot on the bottom for us so that we can put those LED strips in there. I'm not sure how we're gonna hide the wire just yet. We'll have to play around with it, but I think it'll look better with LEDs. Maybe we won't include them, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now, we're just gonna get started with those dowels, sand things down nice and smooth, and add some mahonis to clean it off. Builds. We smacked in those dowels, it looks really good. They're really tight though, so what I'm gonna do is gonna hand sand all of these to make sure they're thinned out a bit. We're gonna add some paste wax to it, and then we'll test out the fit, make sure it's sliding in and out pretty well, and then we'll get to sanding everything, adding some finish, drilling it into the wall, and calling it a day. But we're gonna add some LEDs too. We think it's gonna make it look really cool, especially with the nightstand. When we turn that on later, I can't wait to see what it looks like. But we're torn between, you know, adding wires to this and not, and just using a battery pack for each one. And I think I want to try out this new controller that our friend Kevin suggested to us, and we're going to give it out a new try. We haven't tried this WS2812B controller before, so we'll give it a shot, and we'll try to hide the wires as best we can. We probably won't hide them completely, but you know, it's one of those builds things. Builds.
Guys, it's that easy, not a tough build, but definitely very useful. It's gonna go sick with the lights.
He said these lights. It's gonna be sick with these lights.
Every time. It's like, the LEDs look sick.
Listen, the build was okay, but the LEDs make it look sick. If you like what you see, consider watching our similar videos. We make builds every week.
Every week there's a build.
Every week.
You want to binge watch the builds? You're new to the channel, you want to binge watch the builds?
Binge the build!
Start at the water wall. We're in like our own universe of builds.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep building. Builds.